Chris, what is our first main topic today?
Our first one comes from Donald Freed. So Nope didn't do as well as at the box office as some people thought. I think you came closest with $51 million. Anyway, I was reading that with a $44 million opening, it's still the biggest opening for any original film since Jordan Peele's last movie, Us, in 2019. How significant of an achievement do you think that is?
All right. Thanks a lot for saying that in, Donald. And yeah, of course, last week we talked about Nope. I went to go see it. I enjoyed the film. It's a good movie. I don't think it's Jordan Peele's best. I put it in between, not as good as Get Out, better than this or than Us. I almost said This Is Us. That's a totally different property. That's totally different property. So yeah, I kind of put in there, again, great tension, fantastic performances. I had some issues with the execution of it, but whatever, it was pretty darn good. But the reality is, it's doing pretty damn good. This comes to us from the folks over at Screen Rant who write the following. Nope has pulled in a total of $44 million at the domestic box office in its opening weekend, making it number one. This result was slightly lower than the expected gross of around $50 million. I pegged it at 51 personally. Anyway, unfortunately. However, that still makes the film the highest opening for a non-IP original film since Us, another Jordan Peele film, which had an opening of $71 million. Not only does Nope have the highest opening for an original film in quite some time, but it is also one of the 3 original films to hit number 1 at the box office for their opening weekend in 2022. The other 2 were the Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum adventure rom-com The Lost City, which I actually kind of liked, which opened to $30.5 million, and the Baz Luhrmann-helmed music biopic Elvis, which made $31.2 million. All right, there's some interesting numbers here. So, I pegged it around 51, so I was off by about 70 million. I think Ray called 85 million. So
81 million.
81 million. Ray called 81
million.
But no, so $44 million, a little below expectations, but I think another solid sign. We've been talking the last couple of weeks about the box office is getting back to where it was pre-pandemic levels. And the very fact that now, we've had movies like Lost City with big stars, and we've had movies like Elvis and all that kind of stuff, and that this is the biggest original release film since Jordan Peele's last one, which is a nice little feather in the cap for Jordan Peele as well, that he can make that claim. So is it as big as a lot of people were maybe speculating or hoping it would be? No, not quite that big, but a $44 million take for a modestly produced. Like I'd be very curious to see the production budget on this, because I don't think it's terribly high. Right. There's not a lot of actors in it. It's kind of shot out in the desert, whatever. I think this has got to be looked at as a really good win for them. Certainly another feather in the cap for Jordan Peele. And yeah, so anyway, Chris, you see the box office results for Nope. What do you think?
I mean, it's a little disappointing that it didn't do as well as predicted, but yeah, Jordan Peele's crushing it. He's bringing in money on original IP. That's fantastic. I got to see Nope this weekend. I do think it's a little lackluster personally. I know. There's some really great sci-fi storytelling going on here, but I went into this expecting to get spooked, y'all. I expected to be scared.
Come on.
And I wasn't.
The horse barn scene when Daniel walks into the horse. Tell me that scene wasn't gripped with tension.
That was really, really well done.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
And there's one really great moment where something just crashes, basically, that Logan screamed, and it was the funniest thing ever. Everyone in our theater was just like, "You okay?" But for the most part, though, I think he's had a little bit of trouble kind of putting the genie back in the bottle, if you will, from that magic that we got from Get Out, because that is just such a perfect film, in my opinion. But hopefully, this just shows that people should be investing in original IP, though, because people want to see it.
Rob, not as high as maybe some predicted, but still the highest opening for original film since his last film. What do you make of the results?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think you have to temper the expectations. And I guessed it would make more. But like you pointed out, this movie is not it's not breaking anyone's bank. And I think Jordan Peele himself, the fact that he hasn't taken on some giant tentpole property and is cashing in now in Hollywood, you've got 3 original movies that you've created. You should be directing
that have all been profitable.
Now.
That have all been profitable.
Yeah. And I think that he's managing his career. What you get when you essentially get a win like this, it's still a win. He has 3 original films that he's now an auteur. He's written and directed. Once, you got lucky. Second film, even though we didn't love it, it still did well. And people like that movie. Now he's got 3 original visions that he wrote and directed. No one can take that away from him. He's now an established Hollywood creative force. And not that he wasn't, because I loved Key and Peele and I love what he was doing, but now theatrically, I mean, now when they're taking movies out of theaters, let's put them up on streaming. To have a movie come out and have all 3 movies make money, that's a big deal. And he's now a bankable director that can work with any studio in town.
Is it wrong that sometimes I secretly hope that Keegan and Jordan's careers go downhill a bit just so they get back together and do some more Key and Peele specials? Is that bad? Is that wrong with me?
I want them to do
I want more Key and Peele.
I want a feature film.
Yeah, I would love to see them do a feature film together. I would love
to, whether it's like, how Lauren Michaels, how many
fun as hell.
How many skits did Lauren Michaels turn into movies from Saturday Night Live? I mean, everything.
Some would say too many, Rob.
Well, yes, there's probably too many. But I think Key and Peele, they could do like Key and Peele present something.
What was the one they did about the dog? Keanu, wasn't it?
Keanu. It's about a cat.
Yeah. Oh, about a cat, right.
Yeah.
That wasn't great.
Wasn't great.
That wasn't great,
It was
unfortunately.
fun.
Whoever worked on, just got to say, whether you like the movie or not, whoever worked on the shots of the actual object in the sky, like flying in the sky.
Looked great.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff was really cool, to the point where the whole weekend, every now and then I would look up in the sky and be like, I wonder if there's something.
I knew
up
you
there.
would. When I was watching this movie with you, I know Ray's going to be looking up at the sky. Like I guarantee he's going to be. Anyway, guys, question is for you. It did open at number 1, the highest opening for any original IP movie since Jordan Peele's last movie. A little lower than expectations, though. What do you feel about that? Did you see the movie? Did you like it? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, Ryan Reynolds, and specifically his delightful company, Mint Mobile. So look, after years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless starting at just $15 a month, I thought, what's the catch? But after talking to them and using their service, it all made sense. There isn't a catch. And guys, this is no joke. I have been using Mint Mobile for months now. And on top of the fact that I'm spending literally about 1/3 every month of what I was spending on my former major carrier, I've discovered no decline in my service. I kept my phone number and I was able to keep my phone. The switch from my old service to Mint Mobile couldn't have been easier and saved me more money. And the best part for anybody who just hates their phone bills is that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.